So you got here, you're officially, residents of Minnesota, of Northeast specifically.
Yep.
What's your favorite part about Northeast? Like, what are your favorite things about it?
You're going to list the restaurants that you like?
All their food, yeah.
Yeah, hit me with it, yeah.
No, like probably all the restaurants, and there's like a kind of like a funky weirdness to it that I love. I don't know how to describe it. It's like
very industrial.
Yeah.
But yet, it still has like not to put words in your mouth, but yeah, you mentioned the warehouse.
I like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's its own thing.
Yeah.
And it's something that isn't reproduced anywhere in Denver. And yeah, it's got all the breweries, as everybody knows, that are insanely good. The food up on Central is amazing. We went to Momo Sushi on Christmas.
Yeah, we walked down there.
And, it might become like our little Christmas move is to go there for dinner.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, and there's always stuff going on. Like there's Art World. It's a really easy place to both have stuff to do and also just not do anything
just relax.
because like I said, you move once you come off of Central towards where we live. It's just a neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then it's super close to the quarry. So when I
hit up Home Depot.
Yeah, when I convince myself that I can suddenly grow grass or do something, which is like obnoxious, then I go buy stuff and fail.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You learn.
Yeah, sure.
I did learn moving in September, you can't find anything at Target because all the college students have wiped it clean.
Especially that Target.
Yes.
Yeah.
The quarry Target is
I went there and I was like, what
a
is going on?
wasteland. Yeah.
I was like, they moved in.
It's
It's the I told her, I was like, that's the used Target.
I'm like, I can't find an ice cube tray.
That's not our
It's
Target.
like early days of COVID. Speaking of COVID, when there was just like nothing available
Right.
anywhere.
Yeah,
What is happening?
It is pretty scarce.
Yeah.
I would say.
Other than September at Target, what's your least favorite part about Northeast?
So, I mean, I really like how close everything is to Northeast.
Like downtown specifically.
Yes, and the fact that I work down there, I mean, it's the shortest commute I've ever had in my whole life. Which is really nice.
Sweet.
It's close for us to get to the highways too, and the traffic here is nothing like Denver or when I lived in San Diego.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that's really nice. But yeah, the restaurants are really good too. And the community in Northeast, like I've met a lot of really nice people. I mean, granted, I had Hopper, our dog, with us.
You got the attraction dog.
But, everyone's been like really nice and welcoming, and having come from some cities that it's a little more cliquey and harder to kind of connect with people, it's been refreshing, which I've heard that it could be a little bit hard here, but I haven't really run into that too much.
Yeah.
So
I think we've heard people in your seat now say that about Minneapolis. Like, we find that it's like difficult to make friends, or heard that it's difficult to make friends. And I mean, just from my experience, I think it's just difficult to make friends as you get older.
Yeah.
And so meeting new people in your 30s or 40s just gets a little bit harder and harder as you get older. So
I just need a corgi, a fluffy corgi.
Great advice.
It's really his house.
Yeah. Somebody else is saying like it's hard to make friends as an adult until you have kids, and then you're like beating people away. Like, no, like I don't have the bandwidth to be your friend just because my daughter is friends with your kid or whatever.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So other than college students raiding the Target in September, what do you like least about Northeast?
Well,
Rating sounds.
I mean, it does. It looks like it has been
Yeah.
rated. Well, yeah, I think sometimes the traffic on Central Avenue, which is really a slow road, like yesterday, a guy darted out in front of me on his bike, and it really tested my brakes, but they're working. It just gets a little like,
They're good.
and he like was just, So that gets a little busy during certain times of day, but there's like plenty of side streets, and I've like figured out new little like paths to go around, but that kind of stresses me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the traffic as much as like the recklessness.
Yeah.
It's,
And people fly down
they're just like
it.
flying down that road.
It's like a 30-mile-per-hour street.
Yeah.
yeah.
Trying to beat all the lights.
Yeah, because there are a lot of lights.
Yeah. Seriously.
But I guess my least favorite thing would probably be the shambles that is Central, like on the other side. And again, it's not like too many cars. It's just too many people who are just crazy people that are like driving kind of wildly.
There's a lot of semis on it, which
Oh, yeah.
is crazy to me.
Yeah. Don't love semis.
Those are a little bit scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's, thankfully we're like a block off of Central, and really from our backyard, like we don't really hear too much of it. And it's surprising to me that it feels so separated, even though it's just literally like on the other side of the alley from us.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lived like on the other side of the alley. Actually, Paul lived in the same house that I lived in an Airstream behind a house, and then years later, Paul rented the same house, and like
funny.
we didn't know that. But yeah, being right off Central, like
Yeah.
you know, just there's
We
just
did
like
put
a little
a
bit
fence
of
in the backyard
That's
because it did
smart.
not have a fence.
yeah.